Namaste everyone. Today in this video I am going to explain our chapter quadratic equation exercise 4.4 second main and the remaining 3 statement questions. So let us start the second main. What he has given, find the value of k for each of the following equations so that they have two equal roots. So just recall what is the condition for two equal roots. So the discriminant is b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So using this we can find the k value. The question is 2x square plus kx plus 3 equal to 0. So what is a? A is 2, b equal to k and c equal to 3. Since the roots are real and equal, so b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So substitute whatever we know here, b, a and c, substitute in this. B is k square minus 4, a is 2 and c is 3 equal to 0. So we got k square minus 24 equal to 0. So when I said 24, that side becomes plus 24. So we got k square equal to 24. Now when 2 to shift to right side, it becomes root. And as you know that every square root has two values, that is positive and negative. So k equal to plus or minus root 24. And you can see here root 24 can be written as 6 into 4. So 6 is not a perfect square but 4 is a perfect square. What is square root of 4? 2. So that is 2 root 6. So we get k equal to plus or minus 2 root 6. Into next question, in this main only, kx into x minus 2 plus 6 equal to 0. So this is not in standard form. So make it standard form. Kx into x is kx square minus kx into 2 is 2kx plus 6 equal to 0. Take a, b, c. A is k, that is coefficient of x square. B is minus 2k, that is coefficient of x, and c is 6. Since the roots are real and equal, what is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac equal to 0. So substitute. B is minus 2k whole square minus 4 into k into 6 equal to 0. So minus into minus is plus. 2 2s are 4. 4k square minus 24k equal to 0. You can observe here, in this I can take 4k common. So I got k minus 6 equal to 0. So I got two factors. If I equate 4k equal to 0 implies k equal to 0 divided by 4, that is 0 by 4 is 0. And k minus 6 equal to 0, k equal to 6. Here we got both k as 0 and also 6. But which we have to consider? Once you check here, if k is 0, suppose if I put k is 0 here, this full term becomes 0. So it cannot be quadratic. It becomes linear. Therefore, in this case, k cannot be 0. So k cannot be 0. Why? Because the question becomes a linear instead of quadratic. Therefore, k equal to 6. Now let us study few more statement questions. As I already told you that every quadratic equation doesn't have solution. Like I said, imaginary. Whenever it has imaginary roots, it doesn't have solution. So we come across all these type of questions. In the statement question also, sometimes some situations we cannot find solutions for statement questions. So for that he is asking, is it possible to design? Means is this situation possible or not? Situation: design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meter square. If so, find length and breadth. Means if the situation is possible, then only we have to find the length and breadth. So here you can see the length is depending upon the breadth. So we have to assume breadth first. Therefore, let the breadth be x. Then what is length? Length is twice its breadth. So it becomes 2x. So I got breadth as x and length as 2x. And he has given area as 800 meter square. What is area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So length into breadth equals to 800. Substitute length and breadth. L is 2x and B is x. So 2x into x is 2x square equals to 800. Here you can observe the middle term is missing. Even though it is quadratic, middle term is not there. So we no need of going with any method. So it will be easy when any one term is missing, either middle or the last term. So we can directly do without any method. So 2x square equals to 800, x square equals to what? 400. So no need of checking here discriminant. So without checking discriminant, we can understand that it has a solution. Why? Because x square is 400, x equal to what? Square root of 400. So x equal to plus or minus 20. Here length and breadth cannot be negative. Therefore x is only positive, that is 20 meter. So what is x we assume? Breadth. Breadth is x, that is 20 meter, and length we have taken as 2x, that is 2 into 20, that is 40 meter. Now let me move for the next word problem. Is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. The sum of the ages of both the friends is 20 years. 4 years ago the product of their ages was 48 years. So let me check whether this situation is possible or not. So for that, here you can observe in the second line there is no dependent independent. Two friends sum he has given. So any one you can assume. Let the present age of one friend be x years and the present age of another friend becomes 20 minus x because sum is 20. So now I got the present ages of both the friends. 4 years ago. Ago means past. So we have to subtract 4 years from the present. So when I subtract, x becomes x minus 4, and when I subtract 4 from this, 20 minus x minus 4 becomes 60 minus x. So I got 4 years ago the ages of both the friends. Now what he has given in the question, 4 years ago the product was 48. So what is meaning of product? Multiply. So 4 years ago x minus 4 into 60 minus x equals to 48. So we got here binomial into binomial. You know how to multiply this? Multiply and write in standard form. We get x square minus 20x plus 112 equal to 0. Directly don't go for splitting method or formula method because we have to check whether this situation is possible or not. So let us check with the discriminant. B square minus 4ac. Substitute, we got 400 minus 448, that is minus 48. We got negative. When discriminant is negative, as you know, roots are imaginary. Therefore, this situation is not possible. Let us move for the next question. Is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 400 meter square? If so, find length and breadth. So here you can observe in this question there is no dependent and there is no independent. We don't know length, breadth. So how to assume? So before you start area, let me take the perimeter and find length and breadth. Given perimeter as 80 meter. As you know, a rectangular park it is. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. So when I take to this side, L plus B becomes 40. So you can observe here, sum of length and breadth is 40. So when there is a sum or a difference, there is no dependent independent. You can assume anything. So here I am assuming length as x, and what will be breadth? Breadth becomes 40 minus x. And he has given in the question area is 400 meter square. So what is area of rectangle formula? L into B. So L into B is 400. Substitute L is x and B is 40. 40 minus x equals to 400. Multiply x into 40. 40x minus x square minus 400 equal to 0. Here you can see x square coefficient is negative. So make it positive by multiplying minus sign for each term. It becomes x square minus 40x plus 400 equal to 0. So we got a quadratic equation. Now let us check whether the discriminant is real, zeros are there or not. So b square minus 4ac. Substitute, we got 1600 minus 1600 is 0. With this you can tell when discriminant is 0, the roots are real and equal. Means this situation is possible. So let us find the roots. X equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Substitute minus of minus 40 plus or minus 0 under root whole divided by 2 into 1. So here I got x. From here you substitute, what you will get? Minus into minus 40 and this is plus or minus 0 divided by 2. So that is 40 by 2, x equal to 20. So what we assumed as x? We assumed length as x. So length is x, that is 20 meter, and we got breadth as 40 minus x, that is 40 minus 20, 20 meter. You can see here length is also 20, breadth is also 20. But he has given in the question it is a rectangular groove, rectangular part. Don't think that it is wrong. You know that when length and breadth are same, it becomes a square. You know every square is a rectangle. So it is a square part, or also we can also call as rectangular part. So with this question I completed the quadratic equation chapter. So before I end up the session, let me recall our learning objectives, whatever we learned in this chapter. Let me recall. So what is that? First we learned definition of a quadratic equation, standard form of quadratic equation, and how many solutions are there for quadratic equation, and how many methods are there to solve a quadratic equation. Along with this, we learned reduction, means the equations which are not in standard form, that is how to reduce them into quadratic equation and solve. And along with that, we learned many more day-to-day life situations, that is word problems, statement questions we learned. And with this, I hope everyone got a good knowledge about quadratic equation chapter, and hope everyone can solve in a better way. Thank you, children.